Yes. I think it's important, okay? We just spent the last half an hour. Yes. With this in mind, all right. Waking up with that in mind, okay. Our readers may find it helpful to consult several sources when doing research. Yes. Yeah. Now, I've consulted several sources about this due process rights. Yeah. Now, the statement of proper notice. Poop. This document is required in an application for recognition or recognition and enforcement, where the respondent, known as Paul C. Budnick, yes. Oh, did somebody just turn that off? Did you do that? Do you dislike the thought of being multiple sources right now? Um, well, let's go a different direction, okay? Let's say I emailed The Hague. Yes. And they refuse to obligate the United States to protect the rights of the respondent. Yes. The minors named. Poop. Well, this child support order. Yes. Do you remember when you put me in jail? Yes. And you took the $1.56? Yes. I was in jail, on January 4th of 2016. Yes. You arrested me at the Salvation Army after breakfast. Yes. And you took $1.56 when I was released. Phew. Now, if I was to travel anywhere in the world, yes, you'd say I owe child support. And that would mean the Hague Convention of International Enforcement of Child Support. Oh. See, in your minds, you were teaching me a lesson that this $1.56 right now was an obligation on my part to have to pay a child support order. Yes. Yes, yes. With the state of Washington, yes. Washington State Support Registry. Paul C. Budnick, yes. Identification number 5696074. Poop. Could you get me that? Memo Paul C. Budnick, yes. Number IN 5696074. Now, Washington State Support. I have documented, yes, that you issued a dissolution of marriage where I did not get notice of court hearings. Yes. Where you did not have the jurisdiction of the United Nations to dissolve the marriage certificate. Yes. And I did not get any right to appeal any court decision because you did not give me a dissolution of marriage. Right. And then you would say, well, we can't be sued for violating the Hague Convention, but you can. Because when you took that $1.56, and you alleged that I committed a crime in Sequim, Washington, when I didn't, yes, there is this known understanding that these international conventions are enforceable to every member nation that signed on. Now, chapters 74.20 and 74.20A RCW. Now, date of birth, Paul C. Budnick. $81,615.06. Yes. This is an enforceable child support order in every member nation of the Hague Convention. Now, let's say we started off with some new lawsuits. Why don't you get me? Yes, every dissolution of marriage right now. Could be a class action, Hague Convention, lawsuit against the United States for refusing to enforce the laws. Could be $100 billion day. Now, when we think about waking up, yes, when you garnished my wages, yes, without notice or opportunity to be heard as the debtor, that converted to a federal public debt that the fiscal services of the United States Treasury is obligated to collect on. But it did become a part of the enforceable Hague Convention of Child Support of 2007. Now, when this state refuses to enforce the city of Seattle's laws, yes, refuses to well, listen, you dumb fuckers. Give me every child support order for the last 20 years where the individual moved overseas, where you